All right, folks, here we are with another episode of Konversation with me, Rick.
And me, Nain.
And this is James Morrow. Now, James Morrow has a bunch of titles, and I'm going to let him explain that because he can kick my ass.
No.
So how does that work out? What is your...
I like to be used as professor. I had my Seagon was a guy named Bing Phai Lao. He's very famous back in Hawaii. He's a professor there. And he always told me you need to be a scholar warrior. You know,
Oh, okay.
Scholar warrior.
yeah,
That's
it's just
professor.
like, I learned different arts. It's like you went to a university. One teacher teaches you chemistry, one teaches you math, so forth and so forth. He said that's how you should be and learn.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Yeah. So
Well,
a good way to look at
that's
it.
that's an interesting look. Let me ask you this, because are you kaiju then? Is that...
no,
What system are you doing?
I started out in judo, which is my first art, my first love.
And how long ago was that?
We'll
1959.
call that basic math.
Basic math?
Yeah, elementary.
Elementary?
Yes, everybody in my family, you're going to go judo class. My mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mom's
So-
the one who took us.
Okay.
Did she do judo, or...
I'm sure she did.
Really? That's awesome.
I'm sure she did. Okay, because she could hit us from the.
With the slipper.
Yep, she was. She goes. She starts doing this. Oh hell! You
Put that
better,
leg
you
up
better
your-
duck. You better go like this.
Protect the vitals.
Yeah, you cover your groin and your head. That's about it. No, my mom's the one that
What nationality are you?
spanked us.
That's good.
I'm Heinz 57.
All right.
Typical Hawaiian.
Typical Hawaiian. no?
Yeah, I have Irish blood. I was Portuguese or Spanish,
All right.
from French, a little bit of Chinese, and Hawaiian.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Typical,
Yeah.
I thought he was Mexican.
Well, yeah, Murrow, I would have never even guessed.
Murrow's also Japanese.
Yeah, see, I'm like,
I know a neurosurgeon in Chicago, straight out of Japan. Murrow's his name.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a Roman name
Oh,
Right.
okay.
because it's also in the Calabrese area of Italy. It's in Spain.
Yeah.
It's in Portugal. It's in Ireland. I think that's what they call Black Irish.
A Black Irish.
Yeah, because
like-
the Spanish came
Yeah.
in there and
Make it-
Yeah.
they sunk their armada, so a lot of them fled to Ireland, so they settled.
That's crazy.
Damn. You
Yeah.
are a scholar.
So,
Yeah, I have to know now.
in
so.
judo, how old were you in judo?
I was a little
56.
kid. 1959 is when
Yeah.
I think I started. My mom said I think it was before that, but I don't remember. Back that far.
Then you must have
Folks,
really
he's
been
103 years old, so
Yeah.
forget the...
He looks good.
I just
Yeah.
remember when the Beatles came on, Ed Sullivan.
Yeah.
I was a brown belt
A brown belt. So that was 60...
because my cousins nabbed me to go to the corner market, but some kids were there. They hit one of my cousins with a 2x4.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me that until I got there
Oh, of course.
because they wanted me, deal with the guy and stuff, which I did.
So were you a big kid then?
No,
I mean, they're calling you. I thought you were the backup. What do you...
No, he was brown belt.
Yeah, he was a brown belt, so that's
well, yeah, I could beat them all up, yeah.
We're not bragging, folks. He could really good.
Hey, he did.
I'm the run of my family. I was small.
Oh, wow.
All my brothers are like 6'4", 6'5",
You're kidding.
300 pounds. No,
Because you're what, 5'8", 5'9"?
5'9", yeah. But they were, when I got my black belt, I was only size 3.
Shoot.
Yeah,
Wow.
a long time ago as a kid. I could have got it before that, but she said, no, you're not mature enough.
Now,
Wow,
when
so he held you back.
Yeah.
When we first heard of you through one of our good friends, Dennis Duarte, he
And
says,
Mickey.
"Hey, you got to go talk to this guy. He's funnier and shit." So what's
I don't
going
know
on?
if I'm funny or
You might have meant funny looking. Who knows?
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I don't care.
What system are you now? Since you started judo, where'd you go from there?
Yeah.
I went to, that's a funny story too. So
Here we go.
anyway, we moved. Yeah, I looked around for clubs, of course. I found one. I found out the guy was from Hawaii. My parents knew him. His name was Charlie Kalani, otherwise known as Professor Torres Tanaka. He came in movies and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well, his real name is Charlie Kalani. Call him Charlie Boy. Friend of my family. So I started to train with him, and then he wanted to leave to go do professional wrestling. I'm talking about in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tanaka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I know Tanaka.
Yeah.
That very same wrestler, Tanaka.
Right.
Name is Charlie.
Yeah, I.
Wow. I did
Fuck,
not
he
know
was
that.
one of my cool. He was like one of the cool guys.
Yeah, he was cool. He used to walk on his hands across the
Yeah.
dojo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a strong dude. You know, he was a fantastic
That's
guy.
old school
Athlete.
WWE.
Yeah, he was. He went to Iolani School.
Yeah.
And while he was going there, they had only, I think, 3 basic sports: football, basketball, and baseball. I think.
Right.
They were undefeated. All
In
the
all three
sports
sports.
when he was playing.
Oh,
Wow.
he played all 3.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was drafted in football by the Cleveland Browns. He
Gee.
played professional baseball with the Chicago Cubs. He was a professional heavyweight boxer. He went and won a medal in the Olympics in shooting.
Talk about natural athlete. Although the shooting part, that might just be more because of Hawaii.
Yeah, Kalihi district. Yeah, but no, he was
cool.
really a fantastic athlete. And you know, I taught him when I was a little kid though. I had a couple of my uncles. Kabagbag was their name.
Okay.
Roland, but we always called him Uncle Ronnie, and David. They were first generation Kajikembo on the Colorado.
Wow. I'm Parado.
Yeah. If you look on their family tree, they're there on their first batch.
It's then after that you started just bouncing around in different arts, or did you stay with?
No,
You didn't bounce.
I did, but it was arranged by my teacher, which is unheard of in those days. Yeah.
That's
My
crazy.
main teacher was John Chow-Hoon. He was a younger brother to William Chow,
Okay.
Mr. Chow.
Yeah.
And so we also learned Kempo. We learned Judo and Jiu-Jitsu because he was a student of Okazaki, Professor Henry Okazaki back in Hawaii.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Down Zone Road.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
yeah,
it.
sounds real.
Yeah. So I learned all of that.
Holy sh!
It was no difference between the classes. It was all put together.
You were just there, and whatever they taught that day, that's what you were going to do.
That's what you're going to learn, and you learn to put them together. Yeah.
Holy
And then during from 68 to 78, I trained in Shorin-Jiu with Richard Kim in San Francisco. And I got to Yodan, and also I did Daituru with him. He was also a black belt in Daituru.
Wow.
Also back in Hawaii, I was doing Aikido.
Right.
Yukisu Yamamoto, who eventually became the head of Aikido.
Yamamoto,
He was
of course.
also my judo teacher. He was a judo teacher first.
Right.
Then when Tohei came,
Dude, this is
he
crazy.
joined up with them. So
Right.
yeah, that's still when I was a kid. So.
Did you ever open a school
I have a club. I had 9 clubs at one time,
Holy!
all over, or just where?
all over. I still have students all over. I just came back from Portugal.
Right.
I have a big group there. I have students from Portugal, Spain, England, Scotland.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where have you been, dude?
Well, he's been traveling to all these other places. That's
That's
why
what we
we've
never
never
see.
seen him.
No, I never really tried to publicize myself.
You've done a very good job then.
Keeping it secret, yeah.
Yeah, that's because that's what I learned from my teacher,
Yeah.
John Chow-Hoon.
Yeah.
He used to tell me, speaking of Kachikembos, you always knew who those guys were. Because they walk in a grill and they bump, what, you want beef? they wanted to practice on you, you know.
Yeah, any
He
excuse.
said the original Kempo guys, you never knew who they were.
Right.
They were basically taught in the church.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
So they're not rowdy and trying to
No,
throw
that
the
was
weight around and
for you, that was your secret. You kept that treasure in your pocket.
Like warrior monks.
shit. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, that was originally that's how they were.
So he taught you that also.
So that's why you don't really hear about them. You know?
Right.
They could walk in the door
Yeah.
and people wouldn't even know who they were, right?
Unassuming.
Did they know who Bernard was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, they know, but yeah.
I introduced him because I knew. No, you people need to recognize. You know.
Wow.
That's
Well,
crazy.
Auntie Denise said it best. She was like, a martial artist should be unassuming, above
Yeah.
all.
Never know that they really are who they are.
Yeah. That's,
Well, yeah, I remember the first time I saw you here at one of these events, and they said, "Oh, that's." I goes, "Oh," to me, I thought, "Oh, that's some old Hawaiian guy," you know, whatever, right? I would have
the
never
best.
known until then. Dennis says, "Yeah, oh no, that guy's da da da." And I'm like, "Oh shit!"
But dude, did you just listen to the lineage? Like
Yeah.
he's been trained by some of the
Some of the
biggest
top
names
big
in
names.
Yeah, well, when I'm here in California, I'll go back to this one instructor. My mom knew him, and when he got drunk, he was abusive to his wife. So
Oh,
my mom knew that, you know, because he's the one that bought the club from Charlie.
Right.
You're not training with him. Because I know this dude. You know, I've been to the point where I wanted to beat his ass. Me and my aunties were there, you know.
Right.
So you're not training with him. I'm like, oh crap. So
Dude, your mom was
what
a
am I going to do
badass.
now? I
My
know,
mom-
right?
His
My mom
mom
was.
was a badass.
my mom was, you know, one
Even
time,
more than you.
you know, we used to have these darts with the, you know, wood
Yeah.
darts we throw on a target.
Yeah.
I threw one at the porch one time. My mom came out there and she shook the rug, hit her right in the arm. She did not even budge. She looked at me. She took it out. You give me all of these and go in the house and give me all your brothers' ones too. You know, she didn't even flinch. My mom was tough.
I love that.
Crap.
Yeah, she was the one that spanked us, not my father. But anyway,
He probably got spanked too.
so, you know, my friends were going to class. I went, oh, let me go check. I want to see. Found out the guy was from Hawaii. I go, oh, great. Maybe my mom doesn't. Yeah.
So you asked her about him, and
No,
no.
I didn't tell her.
Oh wow.
I trained for like 6 months. I forged all the papers.
This guy.
I went, and after one luau, local luau,
Uh-huh.
they brought her to her house.
And your mom found out and beat the shit out of you.
No,
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
my teacher came in. John Calhoun came in. My mom had her arm around him. And she called me over here. Come here, Jimmy, come here, come here. This is my buddy Johnny. You can train with him. Yeah, she knew him. And then he grabbed me by the neck,
That's
and then he goes, your mom knew about you training? I go, no. Who signed that papers? I did. And then I told him why.
Right.
And he understood. He said, okay, I understand, but it's still wrong. Tomorrow, Saturday, you're going to come to my house and pull weeds.
Hey, how old were you when this happened?
Junior high school.
Okay, so you were forging documents at 12, 13.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got the keys. I drove the car.
You were the youngest one.
No, I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel
You were
your-
the
I feel your
troublemaker.
pain. I feel your pain.
I mean, you were the troublemaker. I know
Okay,
it.
so one of my Hawaiian names is Kolohe, which just means,
Cologne.
yeah, it pretty much means Dennis the Menace. But all my brothers were like that, though. I mean, you know, we used to get a treat, you know, some monopole or something after we did our chores.
Right.
My mom had it locked up. She put a padlock on it. So
Right.
when we get our chores done, and then we get one, you know, sweet bread and stuff. So one time they were gone for the weekend. Hey, we did our chores. We didn't get no bread. You know, I go, how you gonna get this locked? You know, and I go, if you lift me up there, I can undo it. So they lift me up there. I took a screwdriver and took the hinges off. I opened it, and then I go, okay, how many you want? He goes, might as well get it all because we're going to get in trouble anyway. I scooped it all.
You gotta get it all.
I put the hinge. I go, and they ran off. I said, wait, we got to clean this. We got to leave no dust or nothing, you know. So I guess I was the brains of my
He's
brothers.
also the mechanic. He's the guy who changed the lock.
No, he was the getaway driver. He was the brain.
He's doing it all.
I was. One time we took the car.
Yeah.
And we were cruising around at night, and we got a flat. And my brothers went out there. It was like NASCAR, man. They changed that tire like in 1 minute.
Two of them lift the car up.
No, they jacked it real fast. Hurry up before we get seen, because everybody knew us.
Oh, right.
You go do something wrong in the neighborhood, they're going to get a call. And you're going to get it. You know, you're throwing rocks at the streetlight.
They knew.
They knew. My parents knew. Somebody had told them. So yeah, we were kind of mischief.
You know, that's the cool thing about the islands, isn't it? That everybody knows and everybody watches out
Yeah,
for each other.
That's ohana. It's family. You know.
You gotta love that.
Yeah,
I mean,
we take
you
care
hear
of each other.
Yeah.
Well, we call that kokoi kikai. Kokoi means you share everything with you know. You need some food? Hey, come in here. We eat with us. We share. You know, you need some money? Here, this is what I have, but you're welcome.
That's awesome.
You need help to build your.
Yeah, I've always loved that about the Hawaiian culture.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah. You know, speaking about the lua, you know, even back in Hawaii, you never saw it. It was kept underground. It was it was Kapu. That goes, no.
What's kapu?
Kapu means it's against the law. There's Kamehameha that did that. Because he wanted to modernize Hawaii. So all the old traditional things, he wanted to wipe it out. The language, everything. It wasn't until the early 70s that they repealed all those laws. So now they teach Hawaiian in the elementary schools. Whether you're Hawaiian or you're Hali or whatever, you're going to learn.
Right.
Or you're going to school there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
dope.
For us, that was, no, you couldn't do that.
Wow, you couldn't embrace your own culture.
No, it's lost. It's being lost. So
That's
the luau went underground, went secret.
Okay.
So even there, you never even see it unless you know somebody.
Is that why you roast a pig in the dirt in the ground?
No, that's to make it taste good. That's the flavor.
That's the flavor. let me ask you this.
There you go.
In your time in martial arts, do you, on your own, ever evolve the stuff that you were taught?
Oh, sure, you have to.
Dude,
Right.
do you not listen to the story?
Well, no. And I'm pointing this out to everybody because that's one of the things that you and I run into a lot.
Right.
That we're told, make it your own, but then when you do, you get in trouble. Oh, no, that's not the way I taught you. You got to do it like this, right? But there's been such a stigma about that back and forth, right? I mean,
Well, otherwise we still be fighting with World War I weapons.
yeah. Yeah, but that's my point, though. I've seen traditional schools, they say, okay, we want you to make this your own, we want you to evolve, but the moment you do, what happens? They yell at you. No, that's not, right? You get
Yes
tested.
and no. My teacher wasn't like that.
Well, that's great because a lot of, like I said, that
He wanted us to be better than him.
Oh, okay.
And all of us, I want my students to be better than me.
Right.
I want them to evolve. But sometime down the line, they will add something that's
Makes
their
no sense.
no, that's their addition to the arts.
Right.
Okay.
That comes from them.
And that's how it should be, right? I mean, I
That's
feel
how
like
it should
that-
be.
Yeah.
Because we're all, as an individual, our interpretation and perception, everything is all different. That's what makes it hard as being a teacher. You have to come up with the same common denominator that they can all grasp.
Yeah, the
Otherwise,
common
you got to
language.
show 1,000 different ways of doing it.
Right.
But if you come down with one way, everybody can grasp or some kind of conception that they can build on. Then you'll be a
How
better
long
teacher.
have you been teaching?
Oh, I got back from military in '76. I'm a Vietnam vet.
Oh,
Thank you for your service.
thank you.
Then my teacher asked me to take over the club because one of the guys wanted to go back to school.
Right.
I had already finished college and all that, so.
So you went to Vietnam as a college graduate?
No, I went as a kid, 19-year-old kid.
And came back and then did college.
Then came college and the
okay.
military paid for it, actually.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Yeah.
Because of the benefits.
Well, I was actually still in the military when I went. I got accepted and they let me go. I had to pay back a certain amount of time. I didn't have to.
Oh, wow.
They let me out anyway. And then, but they could have recalled me until I was 36.
Wow.
Call me anytime. Go back in.
What branch?
I was in the Navy.
Navy.
Oh, okay.
I was a corpsman. Treated Marines and all that, yeah.
That's a tough job.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're dealing with recon idiots, yeah. No offense, my brother's a Marine. My brother's a Marine. I love him. But those guys are crazy. So.
Yes, they are. We've met a few.
Marines are, they're
Yeah,
not.
once
they're
a
not
Marine,
right.
always a Marine.
They're not right. Good
No.
people, but they're not right.
Great drinkers.
Well, anyway. I'll tell you a story. So
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
do it.
I was on leave. I was in Thailand. And we got drunk, and I passed out. We're at the hotel. We're in the elevator. I passed out. They took all my clothes off and left me in the elevator. The next thing I got is policemen slapping me. What the heck? What the heck's going on? I was assaulted. I robbed. I had to tell him something.
But he's a clever one. He came up with a lie real quick.
right.
Yeah. And they
You
investigated.
crazy Marines.
Yeah, those assholes. I'm gonna lose your medical record. Shoot. You're gonna get all your shots again.
That's a real thing in the
God.
military. They all be messing with each other all the
Yeah,
time.
that's why you don't
Oh, yeah.
pass out first.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a good laugh out of it, I guess.
I bet they did.
I stopped drinking after that.
Good thing they didn't have social media back then.
Oh yeah, our camera. Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
I'm curious because as big as you are, and I bet you were very athletic when you were a lot younger.
You curious
Did you
about
do?
guys?
No. Did you do a lot of tournaments? Were you?
Yeah, we did tournaments.
Yeah. Were you
Judo
fought?
tournament, karate, kung fu tournaments, all of that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was pretty fast.
You were the
I bet
little
you still
guy.
are. Though, you
Up here I
crafty
am.
old bastard.
Up here, come to me. I'm fast if you come to me. I don't want to
I'm
chase
not
you.
gonna chase you.
Well, yeah, with these young guys, we went out there and ran. They beat me, but not here. Not here, no.
So will you demo that with Nain later in a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sure.
I'd like
sure.
to see how fast you really are.
Okay,
And I promise he won't be
I
able
just
to run.
did it. You missed it.
Yeah. Whoa. No.